time that we are virtual. Today, Maddie and I are going to be stretching away the stress. So we're going to lead you through a few stretches, some different exercises that you can do in the comfort of your home. All you need is a chair. So we have these little chairs. You can have whatever size chair you need, or you can maybe even do it from a couch or a recliner. We are going to be kind of modifying the stretches and exercises. So one of us will go through like the full range of this exercise or stretch, while the other one of us maybe goes just halfway or kind of providing another example. So first, we're going to start with some stretches just to warm our bodies up a little bit. Little side note, this is going to be a fun video. Maddie and I are looking forward to a lot of laughs and having fun along with you guys. So buckle up for that. Okay, so we're going to start kind of at the head and the neck. So we'll start by looking from side to side. We'll do it kind of 10 times. So that's 3. I guess we could have put some music going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect.
So the next one that we're gonna do, we're just kind of gonna move our heads up and back and down. And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Perfect. Next, we're going to kind of move to our trunk or our abdomen. So first, we're going to do a trunk twist. So we'll grab kind of this side of our chair and we're going to hold for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go to the other side. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clearly I need to do that one a little bit more.
Now we're going to go side to side. We're going to start just going to our right side, and we're going to go to our right side 10 times, and then we'll go to our left side. If you feel like you can alternate sides and go from right to left and back to right, you can do that. But just for balance, sometimes it's easier just to stick with that one side. So we're going to stick with one side at a time. So let's go to the right side 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's go to the left side doing that same thing, making sure we come all the way back up before we start to go back down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job.
Perfect. So the next one, we're going to kind of put our hands, lock them together, and we're going to push out. Try to push our shoulders forward. So we're going to hold that for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. With all of these stretches, make sure if you start to feel a lot of pain that you just stop. Or if we're here and you're pushing way out and you feel some pain, bring it back just a little bit. It's just the stretches that count. We don't want you to push through so much pain because then there's the potential to injure yourself. The next
Also with that, if you can only do 5, if you can do 7, kind of go seconds or reps. Definitely go to what your body is telling you.
So the next one we're going to do is we're gonna take our right arm across our, left arm across our body, and then we're gonna switch to the right, and we're gonna go back, and we're just gonna do 5 of each side of this because this is a lot of movement. Oh, I think this is 4. 5, and last one.
Perfect. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna stay in the sitting position, but we're gonna do a toe touch. So we're just gonna reach forward. If you can't reach all the way to your toes, no worries at all. Our chairs are small, so we're kind of cheating. So we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you want to slowly roll back up. Make sure you're not going to get yourself lightheaded or dizzy. Take a few breaths in and out. So that was our stretching portion of this kind of video. The next piece of things that we're going to do is the exercises. So we're going to kind of work down our body in a similar way. Again, we're going to do 10 reps of each exercise. However, again, know your limits, listen to your body. If you can only do half or a different portion of the 10, absolutely a-okay. So we will start kind of with our shoulders. So we're going to reach down and grab our buckets off the floor and we're going to shrug them up. So we're going to do 10 of those. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect.
And the next one we're gonna do, we're gonna go out to the side. Because Gabby and I are within semi-close proximity, we're gonna do one at a time, but at home, you can feel free. Go out both sides at the same time. I'll go out to my right so that I'm not hitting Gabby, and she can go out to the left, and that way you're seeing that you're just doing same time. And I'll go, for this one, we're only gonna stay at that shoulder. We don't wanna bring this one up because of the way that your shoulder works. We won't go into the complexities, but when you go out to the side, we just wanna go to that shoulder level. So let's go ahead and do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Perfect. The next one we're going to do is kind of bring our shoulders up over our head or halfway, whichever your body is kind of telling you is good for you. So I'm going to go all the way up and Maddie's going to go halfway. So again, we're going to do 10 of those. We're going to do both arms at the same time. However, if that is too much for you, you can alternate however works for you. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect.
Now it's time to move to our elbows, a portion of our body that does so much for us. We're just gonna do some simple, some people know them as bicep curls, but just curling our elbows. So we're gonna, again, do both arms at the same time if we can. We're gonna just curl up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect job.
Okay, so then we're going to move down to our wrists. We are going to first start with wrist rolls. So this is just kind of warming up those wrists. So we are going to do these, do 10 of these. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
our arms out, and then we're just gonna side to side, and we're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job.
That would have been the perfect exercise for when that all happened. Okay, so next we're gonna move down to our hand. Sometimes we don't think about exercising our hand, but it really does do a lot for us in, loosening up those joints, and working those muscles are just as important. So we're gonna kind of do, what do you want to call these? I don't know.
Flashes. Flashing.
So we'll do 10 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Now we're gonna move down. We've kind of worked our upper body. Now we're gonna move down to our hips. While we're sitting, we're gonna just work all of our muscles. So the next one we're gonna do, we're just gonna march in place. We're gonna do kind of alternating so that you're doing one at a time, but we're gonna do 10 on each leg. So just bring it up as high as you feel comfortable. Don't try and pull it all the way into your chest, but do what you can and what feels comfortable. So are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Perfect. Oops, I cheated on that one.
Skip it out.
So the next one we're gonna move down to our knees. So same kind of idea, but we're gonna be kicking. So make sure there's nothing in front of you that you're gonna bump any toes or shins or kneecaps, anything like that. So clear out that space, and we're gonna alternate kicking every other one. So we'll do 10, again, like same as what Maddie was counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
My knee pops.
10. Perfect.
Now we've gotten our hips and our knees. We're gonna move down to our ankles. We're just gonna do some little ankle rolls. So you're just gonna you can lift your leg just a little bit, and we're gonna roll. So we've made it through our hips and our knees. Now it's time to work our ankles. It's the last little exercise that we're going to do. So we're gonna just do some ankle rolls. You can pick your foot up off the floor. You don't have to pick it way, way up. You don't have to leave it super close to the ground, whatever's comfortable for you. We're gonna stick with one leg at a time, and we're just gonna roll our ankles. So we're gonna do 10 circles with that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's move to that other ankle. Get it nice and worked out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful.
Yay.
If you want, you can go back and roll your ankles in the opposite direction. We're not going to do it for the video because we don't want you guys to overwork yourselves.
Mm-hmm. Also with these exercises, note, maybe the first time, do them the way that we did it. However, if you do continue to do them and replay, you can hold cans of soup or different things about the household that can add a little bit of weight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, listen to your bodies. Don't push your limits. This is just some fun at-home exercises. Thanks again for tuning in and staying connected with Cancer Support Community.
Hopefully we'll see you soon.